Hey y'all, this is Kristen from Kristen's Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to upload an SVG file for a paper flower template that you can purchase from my Etsy shop. I'll put a link to the listing in the description box below. I'll also show you how it cuts from your Cricut as well as how to assemble the finished flower. So let's get started. When you start your project, you'll have a blank canvas. You'll come over to your left menu and you'll click Upload. At the very bottom, you'll click Upload here, and then in the middle, you'll click Browse. When you open your folder, you have a zip file. You'll double click and you'll find there's a center, JPEG, PNG, and SVG. There's instructions on how to use Design Space, how to assemble your flower, a couple pictures, and then you'll get your shaped petal, JPEG, PNG, and SVG. So if you click the pointed tip and you click on the SVG here and click Open, you'll see it loads up. It's named Pointed Tip. Click Save. Then you'll come in and click Upload Image, Browse, and you'll upload your center.svg. Open. It's named Center. Click Save. So you click on your center and you click on your petal shape. You'll see they both come up in the bottom. You click your Insert Images. Both of these will insert into your blank canvas. Okay, your files have uploaded. Here is your flower petal and your center. Move them over. Now your center is going to cut like this, and I'll show you in the video how you fold that to make your center. You'll want at least 4 to 5 or 6, depending on the size of your flower, of a large petal. Then you're going to want around 4 to 5 medium petals, and then maybe 4 small if you use the center that I provided. If you use the smaller petals as a bud, you'll need again 4 to 5 more of even smaller petals. So what you'll do here is you have your shape petal here, and I'm going to resize it a little bit, resize this a little bit. So what you'll do is you'll have this will be your large. You'll come over to the right and click Duplicate. Then what you want to do is you want to resize it just a hair smaller than your large. You come over here, let's change the color so we can get a better idea of what our flower will look like. Okay, so you'll see one size. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so that would be a large and a medium. And then let's duplicate it one more. And then go a little bit smaller. So that you now have 3 different size petals. Again, you're going to line these up on either your 8.5 by 11 or your 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. And what I usually do is just fit as many as I can on one sheet of paper. And I just take them and duplicate them. And you can cut up to 11.5 inches by 11.5 inches. So if you wanted to create a box behind here that's 11.5 just to show you, or you can just follow your ruler guidelines. And if you line all of these up by duplicating them, and rotating them, you can get the most for your cardstock without wasting any. So if I take these here, make sure I could probably scoot these in a little bit more. You can always resize by moving your proportions, again, at just right so that you can fit all on your sheet And then if I come up here to click select all and click attach, when I go to make it, you'll see that it's all in the same spots, so it'll all cut out of that one sheet. Then you just want to cut this as many times as you need for the size fire that you're creating. So now let's go to the Cricut and watch it cut. So here's the machine cutting out all of the little circles from the inside of the centerpiece. I decided to use the rounded square tip petal. Here it is, cutting the actual petal out. And then this is how I remove it. You'll want to, since it is paper, you want to pull the mat up rather than the paper, because the paper will curl and it can crease, and it's hard to get those creases out. So once you get the outside off, just peel the petals off of the mat like this, and then the center. Just be gentle so you don't tear this part. And the easiest way to remove the little pieces that the center leaves behind is to just use your little scraper that comes with your Cricut. Okay, so as you can see, I have 3 different size petals here that I've cut out on my Cricut. Line them all up by size. Put a little slit in them. While they're like this, I take all of them at the same time and roll them. Bend them however I want. And then in your slit here, you're going to take your hot glue gun. Put a little dot there on your side. And then pull those together. And you do each size. And I'll come back when it's all done. Just like so. And reshape your petals so they flare out. As for your center, you can cut more of these smaller petals, and you can twist them in like a bud and then add some on the outside. I've included an SVG for this cut file, which cuts out all of these little pieces here, as you see in the video. And then just gonna add a little bit of hot glue on the edge here like this, and then you just fold it over. On the edge, okay, and then we're gonna just roll it up. So for this thus far, I just did one of my centers. You can do more and just add a second one on the outside of this. You can cut these if you want them to not be looped like this. It just depends on how you want your flower. So to assemble the entire flower, we have our largest petal circle here. I'll just put a circle of hot glue. I'll put this in like this. Down. And then for my smaller one, same thing. Just add another roll. Of hot glue like this. Kind of offset the petals a little bit. Now we're going to flip it over. You'll see all of our different layers. I'll put some glue here on the back. This was just a piece of scrap that was from one of my cuts that I had left over. You can, of course, cut a complete large circle if you want to make it a little bit neater, but this one will cover just fine. Of course, this part you're probably not going to see. A little bit more glue over here. Now when we turn it over, our center has a bottom. We can take our rolled center. Lots of hot glue right down in the center. Just hold it for a second. Flip it out. Reshape the petals if you want. This is from side to side around a 12-inch flower. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals on the inside. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle. And then I have my center. And that is your paper flower. Now you can take these and hot glue these to a board. You can use command strips to attach them to your wall, however you want to display them. Thanks for watching.